There's a church, a Christian church, that has expelled a family for not abandoning their lesbian daughter. It's a very disturbing story. Kat Cooper is a detective with the Collegedale Police Department in Collegedale, Tennessee. Her family has attended the same church for 3 generations, and because they love her, they are no longer welcomed by the congregation. It's I don't even need to go into specific detail. We know these stories very, very well, Lewis. The family basically was given the option of distancing themselves from Kat Cooper or not being welcome at the church anymore. They did the obvious right thing, which is not the unchristian thing of making someone choose in this way, but the Christian thing of saying, you know what Jesus would have wanted if we buy into this type of religious teaching, what Jesus would have wanted is for us to love our family members and not to allow the fact that she is a lesbian, and even though our pastor says that that's bad, to abandon her. And they did the absolute right thing, and they now have decided to leave the church rather than submit to the hateful values of what they're suggesting here, which is that they basically shun and abandon her. And remember, Lewis, it's not that they were nice to their lesbian family member. It's not that they allowed her in the family but under protest. It's not that they allowed her but shunned her. It's that they didn't kick her out of the family and throw her to the curb the way you would, I don't know, last week's trash. What's Christian about that? How can this even be considered a Christian church?
Luckily here, you have a family that realizes that there are more important things than paying your tithe and listening to some clown preacher. I mean, getting kicked out of the church is the best thing that has ever happened to this family.
Yeah, and they weren't so much kicked out, but they were told, you've got to shun her or you're not going to be welcome. And they said, well, then we're going to leave. How can anyone honestly say that this Christianity, which is not unique to this particular church, it's not everywhere in the U.S., but this flavor of Christianity with these views and this type of imposition of values, how can anyone really say that this is Christianity in any kind of realistic form? I just don't believe that it is, and I think reasonable Christians know that that's the case, and they absolutely don't endorse this.